NightShade, and that's my mom.
Hello, I'm Sophie, and that's my daughter.
This is going to be a holiday read for Aquarius.
We have already invited Spirit in and to the table, and I have
Again,
the High Priestess.
5 Pentacles. Didn't I get this on last read, you think?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, y'all. Sorry.
I can't remember. All right, let's see where the energies lie for Aquarius. Our last holiday read, we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays with your families. Hopefully your shopping's done. If not, get it done as quickly as you can. All right. You got baking to do and cooking to do, roast and turkey and ham and
2 Pentacles.
all those good things. Ooh, you got some choices to make there.
Oh my.
All right, give me some cards for Aquarius.
Wow. So, Paige, we got some interesting energy on the table.
Are you waiting to hear from somebody? Are you waiting on an invitation for Christmas dinner?
But you already know you're going to be left out. That High Priestess at the very beginning, there's the full, look y'all, you got to love that broomstick. I just, you have to love it. It's so cute. With that High Priestess and that 5 of Pentacles on the bottom, it's just like, yeah.
Are you not going to get invited to a gathering somewhere that you were hoping to be invited to?
And you're feeling left out, but something there's like you're looking for.
The 9 of Swords. You're definitely feeling left out.
Aw, you are, huh, Aquarius? Aw. And Aquarius just loves to be around
other people,
family, gatherings, this, that. They're the kind of sign that's like, oh, you homeless people on the street, bring them on in, and let's all have Christmas dinner together.
I know.
That's the world, in case y'all are wondering when I was listening to her bark. Look at that. That's strange, huh? But hats off. Toss your cares to the wind type thing.
Well, you may not get invited, but you'll be okay.
Well, that Page of Wands says yes. No, this is something a little bit deeper. I mean, it does kind of microcosm, macrocosm, microcosm. As above, so below. Small things indicate bigger things. If there's a pattern going on here, that High Priestess tells me there's like a pattern that you're like dealing with. There we go. That's what I was thinking. There's the devil.
The
so
Emperor.
When I get with the Emperor, when I get the devil, a lot of times, this is me playing the devil's advocate. It's like you need to look at it in a different way. That's why they call me Nightshade, y'all. I can look at things in a totally different way. This tells me that High Priestess and 5 of Pentacles on the bottom is something a little bit deeper, and you're thinking that whatever this not being invited, being left out, whatever, but there's something deeper behind it, and you know it.
Did something happen? Did you do something? Or
is this like a pattern that's being, let's see, look at this sign. So there's Mother, Maiden, and Crone. We got y'all covered all 3 stages of life there. That's such a cute card with the great big sunflowers in it. My heavens. And 7 of Cups under the 3 of Cups. 7 of Cups under the 3 of Cups.
Oh, well. You're not completely left out in the cold. You've got choices. And it started out here with you making a choice. Now you've got more than one choice to maybe some other invitations.
Power, control is on the table.
Yeah, the
Power
Emperor.
and control. Very austere. He's in deep thought right now. So there's your Aries card with that that. We've got Capricorn on the table with that devil. Few cups. The World. This is just like your karma card. That's why something's telling me it's like a big, huge thing. Now we're coming to the end of the year, so this could be indicative of like that feeling of trying to wrap stuff up, but there's a deeper pattern in this here that the Emperor is right there. He's got me in his grip. You've got me, Emperor. Talk to me. Talk to me, Emperor. Tell me.
Give me some cards, Spirit.
So Aquarius, you're looking to this this lovely little all right, Magician. Look at that. That's fantastic, actually. This is fantastic going underneath this world. But look, now we have double 9 swords on the table because this is your 9 of swords underneath that devil. There is something so deep here, and I have a feeling when you hook onto it, it's, for heaven's sakes, it's too many. It's all coming out at one time. Now all of a sudden I said pattern everything. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness, look at this.
Double 2 of Pentacles.
And then, oh my goodness.
Double 2 of Pentacles. Now we got Scorpio with
and
death.
Judgment.
Whoa, death and judgment. Yep, there is definitely a closure going on in here with this Aries, whoever this Emperor person is, whatever this Emperor represents. You're wanting to like throw it all to the wind, but that Emperor's got you in his grip. He's not going to let you go. You have to see this through. This is something that you've been like, I don't really care about anything. You're not bothering me, but it is. It's really bothering you.
And you're undecided. You don't know what to do. You don't know whether to face up to it, whatever it is, or turn your back on it.
Look at this. I got Ace of Cups. Look at her.
You're wanting to turn your back on it. You're wanting not to face up to whatever it is the Emperor's wanting you to own up to. Did you do something that you got to be accountable for? Well,
you cannot.
You got the devil here before the Emperor, and then you've got the Emperor and the Sun, and then the 7 of Cups.
You're just wanting to be a rebel for no other reason right now, Aquarius, than you're just... I have a feeling, though, in your rebellion against the establishment that
and that's the establishment right there,
yep.
The Emperor.
That your rebellion against the establishment is short-lived as far as like whatever you thought it was going to get you. So this outre, you can't peg me, you can't pin me down. I'm going to the other side. I'm going to escape all this. I'm done. You're not going to... I'm going my own way. You're not going to hook me into all this stuff. I've got bigger, huger, bigger things on my mind. And this Emperor is like, okay. For a moment, it's all glory and ice cream and hats to the wind. And it feels super like you've got everything under control. You do not.
Oh no.
You do
Death
not.
and the judgment.
Over here, you see where I'm doing? It's like all it look world, hats to the wind, not caring about anything with this magician, this Ace of Cups. But there's your devil and 9 of swords right here. That sun with that death underneath it. It's coming to an end. Your freedom time is coming to an end. And this Emperor right here, this establishment thing, cutting yourself loose. Free. It feels so freeing. It's like, oh, just go. Gotta go live in the hippie commune and Did you get dragged away by the love of your life? Did you just get dragged away by the love of your life? You just let yourself go and it's like, oh, this is so perfect. Everything's all perfect. And this person just led you to, this person led you to ruin. They took you out of an established life. It looks like you had an established life. You were a person.
A good one.
Yes, you had some strong, solid energies. Because the devil, remember, is Capricorn. So that's one of your earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's earth energy coming in with that. But you didn't know what to do with it. Maybe kind of born with the silver spoon in your mouth. Thinking, oh, it's always going to be so light and airy. Everything's going to be so fun.
The choices are mine.
I get to do whatever I want. But the other side of that is, you know...
There's always the other side.
The other side is like not as bright as you think. People look like they have been receptive to you, accepting of you. You feel like you've gotten that freedom. Like, I feel like I'm accepted in this place. I feel like I'm accepted. I'm in the sun and Seven of Cups. Everything's kind of presenting itself to me. Like when you walked away from that established life that you had, everything looked like, you know, everything's coming up, sunflowers and daisies and roses and the Seven of Cups, and you just felt like, wow, this is so great. I've got so much, and it's all being presented to me. I get to make my own choices. I get to do whatever. And there's the Magician next to the Nine of Swords, and that just speaks of making the wrong choices.
And you're right back to the choices there. Which way to go, which way to turn. Yes or no.
Walking away from the establishment. And now that judgment, you're sitting in that place of judgment where you're just like, oh, I had no idea that life was going to
turn on me.
Yeah, I thought everything was all great. And there's the Hierophant. So there's more establishment, community, spiritual. This is somebody who's being manipulated. You're being manipulated. You're being controlled. You thought you could handle it. You thought this is going to open up the world to you. And now there's a lot of people around you saying, I love you, shut up. I love you, I know what's best for you, shut up. Looks like you traded... You traded one devil for another. You did. You traded one devil for another. You most certainly did. So whatever this is... that you left your established life, you were trying to kind of rebel, open up, experience new things and all of that, and you took it to the next level. And so you thought, well, here I have love and all these people love me and it's so gracious, and now you've got all these judgment, death, Nine of Swords. It's like at this point, it's like all of that stuff that you left behind, all of that conventional stuff that you left behind, now it's coming back around. Right? It's coming back around because that world is a completion, but then you got that, at the end, you got that Seven of Cups is opening back up to you again, and now you're seeing exactly like you said, the grass isn't greener on the other side. You just traded one devil for another. You've got somebody who's in this Hierophant and devil here. Up here, next to that Emperor is why I say you traded one devil for another, and now you've got this Hierophant sitting down there. You left this life where you thought you were being
controlled,
saddled, and saddled, chained, controlled, held down tight, not being able to express yourself, not being able to do what you want to do. And now you've gone, you went completely the opposite way to find out it's a convention it's a conventional thing too. It has its own established conventional way of thinking. This person that you love, this love that you opened up to, it's the same thing.
Yeah, because she's wanting to, or he is wanting to tie Aquarius down
Yes.
to the same routine, the same,
Yeah, you can maybe wherever you went from here, it's like if you go to a different city, it doesn't matter because guess what? You're still doing the same thing in that different city. You went from one partner to the next, but guess what? You're still doing the same thing with that other partner that you did with the old one. It's the never-ending back and forth, ebb and flow, chain down, day-to-day, boring old stuff that you're so tired of. And
but that you can't get away from day to day.
well, let's see. Let's see what this person is yeah. Seven of Swords. You're going for it again, ain't you? You're going for it again. You're going for the door. You're going for the door in the middle of the night.
Yes.
You are so tired of this. Oh, I feel for you, Aquarius.
Knight of Pentacles.
You're
Under
leaving
judgment.
behind another established relationship, home, space, wherever you are in this whole new way of life, whole brand new life that you built again on convention, on rules. Shh.
The world lives on rules, but you just don't want them to apply to you.
Yes, you do not want the rules to apply to you. You can go from one country to the next, one family to the next, one thing to the next, but it all runs on rules and conventions. It's the conventional way of thinking that's built the world the way we know it now.
And you can't get away from that.
But that's what Aquarius strives to do. It's breaking free of all
Move
of that.
on.
Like
Moving on.
trying to say, well, at this point, you're finding out that a lot of this so-called freedom thing is like, it's a facade.
Oh. The Six of Cups.
It's a facade. This kind of stuff is like, it's a lot of pretty words.
Yeah, that's going back to the same old thing.
It's a lot of pretty words when people start talking about freedoms and we need to, end world suffering and this, that, and the other. But then, it's...
Unless you're ultra wealthy, that's not going to happen. You're not going to make a difference. You're not going to change things. You can't change. You want to, but you keep just doing the same thing over and over and over. You're the choice you make is the same choice.
It goes back to the very bottom of the decks whenever we first picked up our decks. High Priestess and Five of Pentacles.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how far can you escape? How far can you go?
What's so wrong with the day-to-day life that you're trying to get away from it at every chance you get? Every relationship you have, you want out of it.
You're lacking...
you're doing this to yourself.
Yes, because you're lacking...
You're doing this to yourself.
The reason this looks so interesting to you is because you're lacking something, and it seems like these people
Something
have
inside. Something inside.
It seems like this other person has it. It's something that you're trying to grab onto. It's something that you're trying to hold onto, and you can't.
Aquarius hasn't grown spiritually.
Exactly. This speaks of...
You're still a child in many senses.
So I understand the feel. Yeah, I understand the feeling of, but I think Bjork and I'm sure about 1 billion people know exactly who I'm talking about when I say Bjork. One of her songs, she said the closer, so I can't remember the exact words, the closer you get, the freer I am, something like that in one of her songs, and I always thought that was such a great line.
Well,
Or the more you hold me, the freer I am, or something like that. This speaks of a person who does not know love. This speaks of a person who is looking, constantly striving and looking for something outside to fulfill them. And when you get that thing on the outside, it fulfills you for 5 minutes, and then it's like the whole world seems to open up and you're just kind of riding high on it. But guess what?
yeah, that's what
Look
I
at
said.
this.
Aquarius hasn't
Double six
grown.
again. Yeah, exactly.
Spiritually hasn't fulfilled themselves, because nobody else is going to make you happy.
Dang, right? Going right back to the bottom of the deck, because there's 5 pentacles.
The devil.
Yeah.
The devil again. If you
It's what you're
can't
chained, you're trying to
find
run.
what makes you happy inside yourself, nobody else is going to make you happy.
And if you just keep running, you're gonna end up. Oh no! At some point, you're not gonna be able to put one foot from the other. You're gonna run out of energy, time, effort, want, desire, everything. This way of living, from minute to minute, not caring about anything long term, is literally going to drain you to the point where you just don't even have anything
You
to live
fall
for
into
anymore.
a state of depression.
Extreme ruin.
Yeah.
Now, 5 of Pentacles talks about not having anything, being on the outs. You do have people around you that want to love you, help you, let you into their lives, let you into their homes, metaphorically maybe, or maybe physically, both. But you are just so dead set on, I want my freedom. I want my freedom. I want my freedom. I want my freedom. Well, it seems like
But at what
you
cost?
need to ask
What are
yourself.
Look at all you're giving up. You're giving up family. You're giving up love. You're just, it's to no avail.
So I go back to the first thing I said at the beginning. It's like a pattern you're trying to break. But the thing is, it's like we are physical. We're in physical bodies. That's what the devil speaks of. Remember, again, that's why they call me Nightshade. The devil is Capricorn energy. It's pentacles. It is earth energy. It is taken to an extreme. It can be terrible, yes, but remember, we do live in a world where you have to have money to buy stuff. You have to live in that physical life. We don't just float around like ghosts, and we haven't gotten there yet. We don't all have the power of flight. We can't all sit in meditation for 3 days and take one breath. Not everybody can go for 40 days without food and water. We are physical beings that need physical sustenance and physical contact and physical. There's something here that you're just like, you're trying to run away from everything.
Life is visual.
Physical.
Visual and physical.
And physical.
We see with our eyes. We see what we want to see. We don't always see what's right in front of our nose.
What is it that would make you happy? You just don't know yet. I think if you just try to put down some roots, I don't know. Let's see. What's in here for you? What's in here for you? What's in here for you?
Let's some more cards for Aquarius. Spirit.
Because it's telling you to stop. Obviously the whole thing was like kind of trying to break this pattern of you getting somewhere and then going, I can't stand it. I have to have my freedom. I can't stand it. I gotta go. I can't stand it. I need to fly. I need to run. I need to be out of here. I need to be out. I need to go.
I need to go find something else that's going to satisfy me.
Let's see if
Long
you're
term.
finding something that's gonna satisfy.
Give us some
you.
cards for Aquarius. Show us. Are they going to be able to find the happiness that they're seeking, obviously?
Exactly. You are seeking it because for those fleeting moments that you do get it, you're extremely happy. It's all roses and daisies and wonderful. But there's always this lurking, awful feeling that you have that you're just
there's
being
something else out there.
Yes, that you're missing it because you're being chained down by these worldly conventions, these rules that you're like, I just don't know why we all have to live by these rules. And it's like, well, you know,
That's life.
I can understand that because, you know, I mean, I can totally get that because I hate people telling me what to do. Oh, me too. I really do. I hate people telling me, well, you need to do it this way. It's like, I'm not stupid. Don't tell me what to do. I get real smart mouth with people. Sorry, but I do.
Yes, she does.
I'm just like, please, do I look like I need your help? No, I do not. Get away from me.
They obviously think you do.
Don't care. I'll figure it out myself. Just quit it. Don't tell me what to do. I have stop.
Well, Aquarius
Stop.
has got to find. They've got to find themselves to begin with.
My goodness, you guys. You're going.
They're lost.
Yeah, you're going. What this speaks of in the traditional Eight of Cups, the meaning is like, this is not a bad thing that you're leaving. You're choosing to leave to go to something that you think is better. So let's see if there's something better in here for
Is there something
Aquarius.
better out there for Aquarius?
Is there something better?
Are they going to find?
You're striving and striving, aren't you? Because I got 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups right here with the Ace of Swords. You're just striving and striving and striving. You're
Aquarius wants that model family.
Yeah.
They want the family and the life that other people are going to look at and say, "Oh, hey, they've got everything." But it just doesn't always work that way.
That pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is what you're looking for. That thing that's going to make you go, huh, this is it. This is it. This is it. And I think you would find a lot of happiness if you
Slow down.
let yourself have that family. Let yourself.
If you stayed in spot long enough.
Yes, because what you're fleeing from is all of this conventional family stuff. You're fleeing from the 9 to 5, mother, father, kids, white picket fence thing that looks like it's so awful in your eyes. Like this whole established thing is like, it's so awful. But the thing is, deep down inside,
That's what you want.
that's what you want. When you get that, you'll be freer and feel like you have more room than you've ever had, actually.
And you know what? If this is how you grew up, because I see that this may have been how you grew up with the white picket fence and
Me too.
on the outside
Yep.
everything looked fine and great, but on the inside it wasn't so great. That does not mean that your relationship with a family will be like that. You learned lessons from growing up and seeing what took place behind closed doors. You can make sure it doesn't happen in your family.
Oh, yeah. You can be way more in tune because of your
You can be the father that you wish you had.
Yeah, you could be the mother that you wish you had. You could build the family that you wish you would have had. The family that gives their children like the utmost in creativity and freedom and lets them do all kinds of fun things that you were so held down by convention. So now we got the Wheel of Fortune. So
Because it
that's
looks to
more
me like
Capricorn energy.
their growing up life was all pretty on the surface, but it wasn't so pretty underneath. But the facade that was put out for everybody
Yeah.
was, oh, look, we've got the nice house, we've got the nice family, the 2.5 kids, the nice car, the picket fence, all of
this
that.
is like Lorelai Gilmore from the Gilmore Girls. Because she was born to the super rich family and she left and went through all of that stuff. She got pregnant real early, whatever. I'm not saying that you are. I'm just saying, it has that same kind of like, I want to do it myself. I want to do this. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. I'm going to go do it myself. I like it. I like it when I like my messy house. I like my messy life. I like my messy thinking. I like my messy stuff. I like my fun beaded curtains in my 10-year-old car.
And if that's what makes you happy and keeps you content and keeps you staying around. But I think the lessons you learned growing up will prevent you from having a family end up the same way, your family that you make now that you're grown up. You'll prevent your own self from that happening. Because you're looking for the next best thing.
Yeah.
And there's not a next best thing in most cases. Yeah, sometimes it happens that way. We did a read a while back where the guy just wouldn't settle or girl wouldn't settle until, they were going to get that person. They let go of what they had to get that person, right or wrong, good or bad. They had to have that person. But you can make your own family life.
And with that strong, you've got double devils.
Yes.
And now you've got the Wheel of Fortune presenting. You've got such strong Capricorn energy coming in, trying to get you to do it. It's tempting you. Somebody's tempting you to do it, and you're so wanting to go.
Give us some cards. Show us what Capricorn is going to do if...
Because this looks to me like right now you're in this phase where that Seven of Swords, again, you're just trying to sneak out. It's like, but you keep finding out that that, like she said, the grass isn't greener on the other side. So you're leaving all these great things, and it's like the most extravagant. That's so extravagant of you. You're very extravagant at this point because you're like, you just keep throwing away all of these chances, all of these great things that life keeps presenting to you. You keep just ditching them and going on, and it's like pretty soon life is going to go, well, screw you. I mean, why? I'm so tired of it.
You just keep handing it to you, and you keep dumping
turning it down. You keep throwing it in the ditch. So it's because of this whole mindset of I just don't. I hate the convention. I hate the normal, boring, old, regular stuff. I cannot have my life dictated by this 9-to-5 boring, get married, white picket fence thing. Because you, like she said, you grew up like that, and you don't like it, you don't want to be like that. You don't have to. You can make your life whatever you want it to be. But if you keep running away from love and people that care about you and family simply because you're afraid they're going to make you feel boring, well, then maybe you're the boring one.
Could be.
I'm not trying not to be ugly, but it's like, look, quit being so boring then. Maybe you're the one who's boring. Oh, gosh.
Really, people will get tired of you.
Whoops. Maybe you're, like they say, only boring people ever get bored. Maybe that's what you're doing, Capricorn. Hate to say it, but maybe there's something in them words that you need to hear. If you're Aquarius, sorry. I said Capricorn because we're presenting all these Capricorns here.
You may be dealing with a Capricorn, Aquarius.
Because this Capricorn is trying to come in as these double devils and tell you, you're not going to escape this carnal life. We're here for a short amount of time, and it's like this physical life is not going anywhere. The physical realm. You can sit and try to break free and fly on a broomstick all you want. You're not going anywhere. You have to put, the Capricorn energy is telling you, come on, do the thing you don't want to, it is that you don't want to do. Do it anyway.
You know what part of it is?
Ouch.
They're thinking too much.
Yeah.
They're an air sign. They're a sword. They're thinking too much. They're letting their thoughts get ahead of them. And their thoughts are always out there.
Yeah, and not here and now, in the physical, in your body.
Physical world.
Here. You need to come back to your physical body. You need to come back to the world and the way it is. We live, you can choose to be poor if you want. You can choose to go from relationship to relationship. And just so that you have that false sense of freedom. It's a false sense of freedom. Because this Fool up here next to that Nine of Swords, that Three of Cups says, you can drink, you can get it off your mind for a minute, you can feel like the Fool, you can walk off the cliff.
But you've got to live in the world.
You can walk off the cliff if that's what you want to do. You have every right to do whatever it is you want to do. But then you're presenting with the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Swords down here and the double devils. Yeah. And all of this is just saying the same thing. You're not happy.
You're not living in the real world.
No, you're not living in the real world.
You're overthinking every aspect of your life.
Air signs can do that. Air signs can be constantly on edge with anxiety and stress.
Yes.
Self-induced. This here tells me that's exactly what we're talking about is this right here. Ace of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. Now you've got two aces on the table. An Ace of Swords and an Ace of Pentacles.
Oh, yeah.
You're not
so caught up in your head till you don't even know what's going on around you.
True.
You wouldn't know at this point if the real thing came along or not. If the thing that was going to make you happy, you wouldn't see it. You're too caught up in your own thoughts. You're overthinking the entire situation. You're making it 10 times harder than it is.
Yep. And that's exactly what these three here on this bottom row. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Hierophant. You're totally overthinking the fact that this person is right here, probably right in front of you. It's somebody you know. It's somebody you're in a relationship with probably right now.
You're doing this to yourself and the person that loves you. You're the third wheel here, third sword here.
Because there's just this sense of freedom, this sense of flight, this sense of you can't ground me, you can't control me. You're not wanting to come down to reality and live in the real world. You want to be an eagle, you want to fly, you want to be above it all. You want to you don't want to be on the ground. You don't want to be day to day held down by all of this conventional stuff that you think is like, it's so boring. I feel so bored. I feel so boring. I feel so dead. But then there you are with Ace of Swords next to this Ten of Cups. And that says, look at that. That's exactly what you really want.
That's exactly what you want.
That's exactly what it's presenting itself as what you want down here. And you're ready to skip out on this person that you've, you're ready to skip out on this person that has declared love for you. You know you love this person.
Temperance.
You really do. You know you do.
Look at that. Yes, you do. The Ace of Wands. But here you are.
So we got double Five of Pentacles.
And the Knight of Swords.
You're wanting to pass up a good thing. This new beginning with somebody who loves you. This could be, I have a feeling if you just give it a go, it's like, it's got some really deep spiritual aspects to it. This person could be a really decent fit for you. You guys could really make a go of it. You're wanting to. But this sense of like, oh God, I can't breathe. I'm being held down. I'm being controlled. I feel like a puppet. I don't like this. I want to go fly and be free. And no, it's just not. It's just this weird.
Aquarius,
I want
to go. Calm down, Aquarius.
Because that's all I can feel is like,
Take
oh
a
God,
breath.
I can't breathe. I'm so hot. I can't breathe. You feel like you just want to rip all your clothes off and run down the street naked, screaming, and run away into the woods. And Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. I'm dying. I'm just being smothered and suffocated. And you're not. It's like she said, you're so caught up in your head you can't think straight. You're so caught up in your head you can't see what's right in front of you. You're so scared and caught up in your head with fear and anxiety and you're making me anxious. Stop it. Woo! Good grief. I'm gonna need a drink. I'm gonna need a drink.
Do you have any
y'all.
more cards for this throw spirit?
Gosh, this could be a brand new beginning. There's so much potential here for you to just take the plunge, so to speak. Just take the plunge. Come back down to earth. Land. And do it. And you are seriously thinking about hitting the road again.
Yes.
You're in fight or flight mode. That's what that Knight of Swords is, and what I'm feeling is like that fight or flight. Yeah. King of Swords. So now to go with that Knight of Swords, we got King of Swords. You're so caught up in your head.
Well,
at this
there's
point.
choices
Oh,
all
dear.
over this throw. There's
Yeah.
choices. The choice is Aquarius. I mean, it's their choice. They
Yes.
can continue on in this pattern and never find. They're not going to find what they think they're needing.
No, there's no way you could. This would be this is the second time this come out, so I'm going to take it. There's your Six of Pentacles. That speaks of like your balance and getting and giving and everything being on an even keel, so that's great. Whatever it is you're not even sure what it is you want. You're like, I don't know, but it's not this. It's not this. You even, like she said, even if the right thing came along, I don't think you'd be in the right frame of mind to get it anyway. You're so caught up in all of this negative I have to break free of every single thing.
You're your own worst enemy.
At this point, you are.
Yeah.
You are your own worst enemy. With that Knight of Swords, you're actually panicking. You're in fight or flight mode. So did this person propose to you? Because that didn't even show up till later. The only thing that showed up at the front was like you going, I'm hitting the road with my little knapsack and that's all I need. I'm hitting the road, I'm hitting the road, I'm hitting the road. Leave me alone. I'm out of here. I'm flying. I'm going off the cliff. And then all of that devil energy started coming in.
The Lovers.
Mm-hmm.
It's there for you, but there's
It is.
choice all over this throw. There's just choice all over.
Gosh.
To continue the way you're going or accept that you're human like the rest of us.
Right?
That's all. You're human like the rest of us.
And then maybe you could put, if you settle down, you could put some of that Aquarius energy to good use instead of freaking out all the time with it. Instead of being so overthinking and overzealous and fight or flight and all that stuff. I think it's just definitely, it's not as bad as you think it is.
So the choice is yours.
Definitely not as bad as you think it is. There's a
There's
billion people
there's
who wish
love
they
here.
had it.
There's love here for you. There's love here for you. There's love here for you.
For real. There's about 1 billion people on the planet right now that would take what you're discarding in about in about a second. Yeah.
So
It's extravagance. It's extravagance.
you're your own worst enemy. So it's up to you to take flight again or get out of your head and let your heart take over for a little while. Let your heart take
Get out
over.
of your head and get in your heart. Yeah, get in your body. Get out of your head. Stop thinking of out there. Yeah, and get in your body.
Get in your body.
Get in the body. Feel what it feels like to be with somebody for an extended period of time. See what it feels like.
Yeah, I mean, it's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you. It's your choice.
Look, Aquarius.
That's kind of sad.
It is, but a lot of people are like that nowadays because they think everything is going to be. It's
it
a
is.
constant stream of constant
You see it more and more.
Constant stream.
You do. You
Because
see
you
it
think
more and
everything
more.
is just going to be better. The next person's going to be better. The next person's going to be better.
I know,
the next
you
person's
do
gonna be,
see
it's like,
that
oh my
a lot
God.
nowadays.
Wow. Everybody. It's extravagant. We're just
So the choice is yours, Aquarius. You know, you've got, you could make a good life for yourself and a partner. A really good life. If you
Really
just got out of
nice.
your head and back into your body and let your body do the normal thing. You're human just like the rest of us.
Come back down. Come back down.
You got no
to the
choice.
ground.
In the end, you've got no choice. It's just continue the way you're going or have an actual life. Because what you're doing now is not a life.
No, you're just fleeing. It's like fight or flight is what I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like that, like I can't breathe. I want to go. I just want to step. I got to get out there. I have to go out there. And somebody wants to smother you with love.
Yes, they do, don't they? They do.
Because you're feeling smothered. Aquarius is actually feeling smothered.
Well, they would in this state of mind.
Like I'm even feeling it because there's nothing wrong with my voice. And all of a sudden we started doing this video. And what happened all of a sudden? I started getting this weird throat. Like I just feel so constricted. Everything is so constricted. I feel like I want to fly and you can't.
Aquarius, you need to consider also, you're not hurting just yourself. You're hurting the people that love you. This person that loves you.
Yeah.
You're hurting them.
You are. That's
just because you can't get out of your head and settle down for 5 minutes and see what it might actually be like. What a spouse, a girlfriend, a boyfriend, a long-term relationship might be like. So,
and listen to what she's saying because it's really simple words, you know, it really is. Get out of your head and get into your heart. But seriously, you are that air energy, super flighty, big time, expansive. Once you come back down with that Capricorn energy and you come back down to the ground, you may find that it's like, you may think a lot clearer than you think you will. You got Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands on the table. There's a lot of really deep, good potential here for lots of good things.
Yeah.
If it wasn't good for you, you wouldn't be coming out with all these cards going, well, this is good love, this is good, this is good, this is good, this is good. All this stuff is good. It's just us telling you, if you come back down out of the clouds, quit thinking and come back down into your body. Let your body kind of guide you into the next thing that you want to do. And that's also what this is, too. Look at this card. It's a it's a do-over. But look, it's coming up out of the grave. Like where they were dead, now they're coming up again. It speaks of like being in that body again. It's gonna be like reanimated. You know, get out of your head and start feeling your body again so that you can, because remember, your body has a lot of signals and truths in it, physical stuff in it that it can tell you. You know, it's not just your intuition and your thoughts, it's your body too.
Oh, really? Most people forget that.
Yeah, we have physical bodies that can read our environment so much faster than our minds can sometimes. It's amazing.
Well, we hope the right Aquarius sees this.
Yeah, I mean, we
or
wish
someone shares it with them, really, because you're miserable. And we don't want to see you miserable.
Ugh, if this is what you feel like going to bed tonight, it's horrible.
Yeah, really.
I'm gonna have to selenite myself. I'm seleniting myself to get it off me.
I mean,
I can't stand this killing.
You could be going to bed with a love that's going to
love of your
last a
life.
lifetime.
And feeling all good and waking up all happy.
So we wish you luck,
Yeah.
Aquarius. We really do. We hope that you come to your senses and do the right thing, because you're not hurting just yourself. You're hurting the people around you.
Don't do that.
And that person that loves you.
Mm-hmm.
So until our next read, may your moons always be full. Bye-bye.
Bye.